Hi guys. Oh, washed me out there. So decided to just go ahead and do another pop-up. I do have some curtains, some darker ones up over my window now, so it's a little darker in general in my front. I'm sorry guys, I just took a shower and my hair is it's still drying. And it's some of the most annoying. Okay. Ruth, you little sneaky snake. Hello, sweetheart. You Miss Lady, you were over there using your gift of gab and name dropped me at Crystal, the Yarny Chicken and Crazy Cat Lady's channel. She gave me a shout out, so thank you so much for that, sweetheart. I greatly appreciate it. Now, ladies, where's my phone so I can read my chat? Hold on. Hold on. Let me get to it, guys. Let me get to it. Okay. Okay. You know, it's like my biggest pet peeve ever is when I get out of the shower and then I'm still sweating. So, you guys can just allow me 1 second here. I've got to get a fan on. Okay, guys. I apologize about that, but we are literally in this totally gigantic heat wave, heat advisory thing right now. It's super bad. Oh, and Christine's here. Hi, sweetheart. Rude. Are you kidding me? I am the most manic, random, never know what I'm going to do type creator. I'm still trying to find my little nut, but thank you, sweetheart. It's not about the quantity of the subscribers, it's about the quality, right? And I do believe Miss Ruth Howard is quality. Ronald Allred, Ronell, Ronald, Ronell, Ron. All right, I'm new to your channel from Crystal's shout out. Guys, thank you so much for coming over. I know that you guys do have your own, you know, like your daily watches, you know, like your channels that you are on religiously, you know. And then they'll be so gracious as to give shout outs to people like me. But then you guys actually go and check them out and stuff. So I appreciate that, you guys. Ron Nell. Gotcha. Ron Nell. Ron Nell. Ron Nell. Okay. And you guys, I've been on for like, what, 2 minutes or something. And I've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 people. Well, I can't count and I can't see my screen. So like I said, guys, it is a gigantic heat wave right now where I live at. So yes, my air conditioner is on, but I have it down on low and like pointed away. I'm trying to keep any of the wind streams from pointing directly onto like the speaker, you know. So Heidi, hi sweet girl. I understand if you guys might be able to hear like the motors going in the background. I seriously hope it's not too overwhelming. But there ain't nothing I can do about it right now, guys. I can't. It's too hot. So, figured I'd do chat or a little pop up. I mean, um, does anybody that's in here right now have a channel? Hello, guys. Are we still there? Can everybody still hear me? Well, I was gonna say, can you guys please comment if you can still hear me? Because I'm not sure. Okay, okay, okay. So Heidi, I think you have a channel, don't you, sweetheart? Yeah. Well, I was gonna say, if anybody has a channel, I could drop the link in the chat, but I'm not sure how I would do that. It's okay. It's fine. So, story time. I was talking to. Of course, I don't remember anything. Hold on. Thank you so much for dropping my channel. Let's see, it was. Okay. Crafty T333 commented on my Thank You Darlene Me Show carnivore video. Speaking of, guys, today is Darlene, or not today, but this month is her birthday month for Darlene Me Show. I created a post. Please go over and check it out and tell Darlene happy birthday. Go check out her channel, give her a sub, thumbs up. She's amazing. But he had commented, he said salted butter, because I eat salted butter. He said, did you get headaches? Add a pinch of salt to your water. Good quality salt. And I was like, yeah, what kind of salt? Because I have this sea salt. He was going on, and he was saying, well, I'm sorry, guys. I say he, but let's just say they. They said, try the better salts like Celtic, Himalayan, spell check on vacation. Pink salt, add minerals, Redmond also. I said, okay, I'll try that. So I took this bottle of water here, and I filled it up with filtered water stuff, whatever, right? I have a couple of these guys here. These are the little Walmart brand electrolyte drink mix things, right? I put 2 of those into that water bottle. I then continued to add what I deemed a pinch of salt into my bottle. I shook it up. I took a drink. Instantly started coughing and dying. I definitely fisted that salt in there rather than pinching it. That is for sure. And I'm pretty sure I almost died last night. Teresa Hayes, hello, sweetheart. How are you doing? If there is anybody here that has a channel, the beloved and beautiful and talented Miss Ruth Howard is so kindly dropping links. So let her know, okay? And Ruth, thank you again, sweetheart. Now, guys, Miss Teresa here. I've seen her on a few of my favorite YouTubers' channels before. Excited to have you, sweetheart. My hair is still in the process of drying after it's showered, so it is just everywhere. It's driving me nuts. You're going to be seeing me mess with it like a log. So anyways, yeah, I about killed myself trying to make like a homemade electrolyte drink mix by adding salt. It didn't go very well. So I've tried it a second time today, and it's a little more tolerable. And I did get the pink Himalayan salt like they suggested, which definitely has a better taste to it. Like less salty taste. Now, Ruth, I've heard of Nightbot. I don't have any clue how to set that up. I need to get with Michael or Mama Wench or somebody. Yeah, I don't know how to do it either, so I need to get with someone that knows how to and have them kind of walk me through it. My hair is just all over in my face right now. It's driving me insane. For those of you that don't know, I have insanely long hair. But, okay, Heidi. We'll be here when you get back. It's insanely long. It gets caught in my arms. It gets caught when I sit. I mean, it's terrible, but I don't do anything with my hair. I just let it air dry. So that's what's going on here now. And it's so. You guys, I'm doing a quilt along. The very first part 1 and introduction video came out, I think it was yesterday. Yours is past your knees? Ma'am, I could not. I could not. No. I'd be too terrified to go to the bathroom. I would. Man, see, I wish my hair would grow like that, but my hair is just all, it's thin and it's crap. But I started a quilt along. And here's what it is. So I had previously made a quilt out of men's dress shirts, men's button-up shirts, you know, like the cotton dress shirts. And I had a bunch of scraps left over from that. So I chunked them out, and I said, we're going to do it. So I pulled these out. I started cutting. I showed people how to disassemble the clothing, cutting out those 5-inch squares or whichever size I'm going to buy. And then we're going to assemble these into an upcycled clothing quilt and go old school with it. So you can actually hand sew this if you want to. I plan on actually doing hand quilting afterwards. The plan is to every Wednesday, you know, I got part 1 out. Part 2 is scheduled for next Wednesday, you know, and so on and so forth. and it's pretty. I'm trying to do like beginner level for people that haven't ever done anything like that before. So I did something you guys are interested in. I do have part 1 out. Part 2 is uploaded, but will be released on Wednesday. Also, you guys, I have created a Facebook page. I'm still not 100% on how to work it entirely. But if you guys would like to, there's a link in my bio. You can go over and you can check it out. You can join. You can share, post, all I ask is no negativity, no bullying. I will not tolerate anything of that sort on my page or my channel. I don't do it, okay? As well, I have created a Buy Me a Coffee. I have Buy Me a Coffee now. You can go in and purchase a coffee for, I think it's like $5 or something, or you can buy 2, or you can buy 5, or you can do a custom of, 1,000. Any and all coffees and whatnot bought, everything's going to go, like all the Buy Me a Coffee, any donations, any items purchased, everything is going to go back into this channel so that way I can get my channel up and going and be able to create more quality content. Okay. One of my very, 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 very dear friends her name is Rebecca. She's at Dances with Pitbulls. She does journals. She makes these art journals. She has just finished one that is mine. It is so beautiful. When I get it in, I'm going to do a flip through. It's so great, guys. Let me check my stuff here. Now, Ruth, what do you mean, sweetheart, by you're saving all of it for when you get into sewing? Do you not sew right now? Not a whole lot, and you don't have a sewing machine, sweetheart. You don't need one. This isn't, so what you can do is after you get all your fabrics and stuff cut up, and you get your squares cut out, you can literally just hold them together and just hand sew your squares together, honey. And then once that gets done, we'll lay our quilt top out on, we'll lay down like a piece of fabric for a backing. We'll lay down a little bit of wadding or batting, and then we'll lay down our quilt top. You can pin it out and you can hand quilt. And then I can show you guys how to finish that binding stuff on there, which literally this whole thing can be done by hand sewing if that's something you're interested in and or up to or capable of. I have a dream. There is this amazing, absolutely gorgeous technique called English paper piecing. I am someday going to make myself an all 100% hand-sewn English paper piece quilt. That's going to happen. Also, for some of my more seasoned ladies and gentlemen, do you guys remember they were called yo-yo quilts? They looked like little fabric like puffy circles, kind of like little macaroons or whatever, and then they were all hand-sewn and then so I gotta make one of those too. So I have a few hand-sewn quilting projects that I would like to do. I actually have a hand sewn pillow, like the English paper piece, the hexagons. I've got a pillow done somewhere. Um, I'll have to take it out. So, Ruth, honestly, sweetheart, um, I'm telling everybody because this is like a beginner entry level situation. I'm trying to encourage everybody to stick with the non-stretchy material, like cottons or polycotton blends and stuff. Maybe try not to go towards jersey because the t-shirt jersey and the knit fabrics, you and I know, you know as well as I do, they're very, very stretchy. So if someone's not experienced in working with them, it can cause a lot of issues because it shifts immensely. So, yeah, if you want to, and you don't even have to do a gigantic one, use just a small one. Or if this isn't something you can participate in right now, it's going to stay up. You can always just plan to do it and hit the thrift stores. That's what I do. I have a really good friend of mine. She has she owns a thrift store here in town. And I think all of her adult clothes, stuff like that's like $1. Kids are like 50 cents or something. I mean, it's so cheap. And you can go and, well, y'all probably don't live around me, but I can go up there and go pick up men's button-up dress shirts that for like $1 each. And then that's quite a bit of fabric for $1. So just go hit up your thrift stores. Guys, hold on. My cat is Peach. Peach. Ma'am. You guys, my kitten was over here doing some sort of attack on something over here by my outlet. So sorry. And they have knocked over their, hold on. You guys. 1 second, guys. You don't mind? Okay. Okay, so my cat was over here unplugging everything from the wall. And then even though I have a water bowl and food bowl for my cat, and then a water bowl and food bowl for my dogs, my cats prefer to drink out of my dogs, which my dogs, they bigger like buckets. So they like to get in there, get on the edges, and it's all over the floor now. Yep. So, been quite the eventful day already. Sunday is $1 day at Goodwill where I am. Yeah, I'll do that because, okay, so like I'm gonna tell you guys right now. Let's say, because I'm putting out these the quilt along at this time. Let's say in a few months from now, after the quilt along is already finished and I've already moved on to something else, if you're enjoying it even in the future, just get a hold of me and I will help you through it. I don't care if it's like 7 years into the future, Somebody needs help with any videos I put up. If you have any questions, comments, or if you need help with anything at all that I do, I'm more than happy to take some time and help you guys out with that. Yes, ladies, Goodwill, yard sales, anything like that. Tell your family and your friends on collecting dress, whatever fabric you're looking for, So I have, like this is mostly fabrics from the Goodwill. This little guy right here. There's some t-shirt jersey in here. Some of these are just like cotton dresses. This one's like a pair of cotton pants. It's got like some little, I think it's called lyrics in it or something like that, that shiny stuff. This is like some satin, I believe, from like pajamas. I mean, so the satin and the velvet and the silk, it's all stuff that you can use. But here's the thing, guys. As far as the beginner aspect goes, cotton is going to be the easiest material to be able to work with. So that's why I am recommending right now, as we are doing, like the beginner level video, I'm going to recommend people to stick with cotton. It can be cotton shirts, like the button-up shirts. It can be like a cotton dress. It can be a cotton polyester blend, you know what I mean? Just stuff that's not stretchy. Yeah, you guys, so you may believe me, you may not. I made this entire blanket. Here. Like this whole thing is made with scraps. And it did not, okay, this is all like cotton scraps, like quilting cotton and stuff. It did not make a dent in the cotton fabrics and scraps that I have, like at all. And this one is, so this is something I made. I'm going to share with you guys a secret, okay? I'm almost 40 years old, and with my anxiety and stuff, I like to have a blankie. Okay, I have a little blankie that I sleep with. I cuddle with just my little security blankie. Okay, it's cool. I don't give a crap. So I made this. This is now, guys. If you want to learn crazy quilting, like actual traditional crazy quilting, Crazy Rebecca at Dances with Pit Bulls. Okay, I will. If Ruth, if you're able to find her channel, you can drop a link. If not, I can do it here momentarily. She gives you start to finish 100%. Guys, she is the master. You will never find anybody better to learn from than her, okay? I followed her. This is my very first ever finished crazy quilt project, right? And it's just foundation squares. And then I put like my random fabrics and stuff on it. And then I backed it with a sheet. Now there's no batting in here, so this is a blanket. And then I put some of that satin binding around the edges. Because this is my thing. The satin binding. You guys remember the old school blankets that were like this wool blankets and they had like the satin binding around the edges? That's my thing. I like to sit there with my hands and like play with that satin binding. I know I'm not the only one. I made a matching pillowcase for it as well. And it's got that same sheet on the back. I did my best at like the envelope casing, but it wasn't that great. And guys, I'm going to drop everything. I don't know what I just threw down. Let me get a drink of my, guys, this is super strong. You're supposed to put one package of that electrolyte mix into a bottle of water, and I put 2 in there plus salt because my electrolytes have been so bad. Well, lack thereof. That's actually really good. That's actually really good. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's see. Heidi, you got puppies for sale, ma'am. I want to see some pictures. Okay. I love me some puppies. Oh my god, one of my favorite smells in the world. Puppy breath. This is so cute. Let's squish with them. Yes, thank you, Ruth, so much. Guys, she has put Rebecca's link in below. Now, she is an extremely talented lady. She does everything. She knits, she crochets, she sews, she does crazy quilts. She does painting and tea dyes, papers. She builds wind chimes and glass sculptures, and she gardens, and she does these journals that are amazing. You guys, if you go look at her channel, it's called The Gothic Journal. It's like one of the more recent videos she just made. That journal is mine, and I cannot wait to get it, you guys. I can't wait. It's so beautiful. Yeah. Oh, Heidi, I just wanted to see pictures of the babies. I could not get another one right now, sweetheart. If you tried to pay me to take them, I literally have 2 miniature horses that live in my house. They're gigantic. Their dog bed is like a couch. Like, oh my gosh, ladies, get down with it, with it. Like a full size couch. You know how they have like the 3 cushions? Well, I had a couch that has just 1 solid cushion. And that's the boys' bed. It's like the entirety of the couch over there. And they can't really both fit on it at the same time. Oh, I am going to have Chinese food tonight if you guys do not quit. That was never mind. I probably shouldn't have said that. If you know, you know. But yes, Ruth. Yes, Boggy Creek is also accepting quilts. I have a few like scrap quilts. So like you do like the, I don't know if it's necessarily log cabin, but like potato chip block or something, you know. I have a few for the measurements and the size of them. If you guys go to the Boggy Creek campsite, they will give you all the measurements for everything. They take quilts, they'll take the crocheted and knitted afghan, and there's also a place on there where if you are decent at sewing, you can get the pattern and sew the Boggy Creek bears as well. So yeah, so guys, does anybody here ever watch any sewing or quilting videos? I love them. One of my creators that I love watching is her name is Kate, and she is her channel is called The Last Homely House. She's a beautiful woman over in the UK. Gorgeous, gorgeous creations. Okay, guys, and her house and her little nook that she lives in. Oh my God, it's everything. And she's been like building a new cabin and a lake and all this other stuff, and it's pretty awesome. But I forgot what I was saying. Oh, she has what she calls a design board, right? Which is literally like a couple pieces of styrofoam, like big sheets of styrofoam, and then she covers it with something called bump, which is like this type of like free fabric that's like a curtain lining or something. I don't have none of that. So you guys know what I did? I went to Walmart and bought some of those $3 fleece pros that they have up and just pinned it up on my wall. And that's my design board because the material sticks to it. It just sticks right to it. So that's what I use. You guys hold on. I just noticed there's a pin loose. Woo! Okay. Sorry, I just want to make sure that that pin didn't fall down. I don't need any of the babies getting pins on their feet. So yeah, I just did a little quick, cheapy version and just tacked up a fleece throw from Walmart for $3 on my wall, and it works the same way, and it holds the fabric up there so I can design stuff. Yes, thank you, Ruth. Guys, I've said it once and I'll say it again. Ruth is my happy little accident. Like Bob Ross, there are no mistakes here, only happy little accidents. So my last live, I think I was talking to Mama Wedge, and she was telling me how to like set up a moderator. And I was going through and I was clicking on trying to figure it out. And I was like, oops, Ruth, I think you're a moderator now. And the comment, you guys, all I see next, Ruth Howard. Oh, the power. I was like, oh, I could not with her. So, yeah. Ruth is the one and only. She's the OG. She's the original gangster moderator on my channel, and I absolutely adore her. So, what's the skull face for? Are you saying you're dead because you're laughing? Because that's what I'm going to take it as. So yeah, guys, I am Rebecca just messaged. Okay, so you figure out what it is. I'm like worth the Ferret Brian. Okay, I'm at 285 subscribers as of right now, guys. I need to hit 500. That is going to be my first milestone in which I can begin the monetization process. And that's the goal. Okay? They always say, do what you love and you'll never work a day in your life. So let's do that. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to do YouTube full time. I'm going to make and sell items full time. And in order to get the ball rolling on things, I've got to get to 500. And then after that, my next goal will be, I think it's 1,000 after that. So who was it? I don't remember who it was, but somebody was explaining to me that lives get you watch hours. And then Infinitely Zero, I believe her name is. Ruth, if you're able to, can you drop her a link too, please, sweetheart? Infinitely Zero, Nessa. She is trying to get her watch hours in. So she has created a playlist. So if you go to Infinitely Zero's channel and you go to her playlist, you will see one that says watch hours playlist, which is like a list of like all of her videos. And then you just click on that playlist. And what I did was I put it on my TV and then I just muted it. And I just let her playlist go all throughout the night. I just let it sit there and just let it go to help get her some watch hours. You know, so at some point in time, there will. Right now, my goal is to hit 500 subscribers, and then I think I need. Let me see what my watch hours are that I'll need to get. It's on the phone I'm looking at. I can't see it. But I think it's like 3,000 or something. I don't remember. But yeah. So I'm gonna be trying to do lives. I'm gonna be continuing with my videos. but I'm also going to be trying to do lives as well, just to kind of help get in some watch hours. I'm probably going to create a playlist for you guys. I'm just so baby. I'm just such a brand new baby still. That's going to be a big milestone for me. Guys, I joined June 21st of this year. Okay, June 21st. So, I'm only like 6 weeks in. Hold on, I don't know how to count. 6 or 8 weeks in. I'm not very far in. And I've got 9,500 views already, which is great. But yeah. Yep. Perfect. Thank you, Ruth. I don't know what I would do without you. So that's something I would like to do. So I know that there's like a share option for the channels and stuff like that. If you guys could just, word of mouth, anything. I'm really trying to get to my 500 subscriber mark. I do not have a playlist of all my videos. I will create that here sometime today. I believe I only have, I've got like 40 videos. So yeah, I've got like 40 videos up. I'll make a list of all my videos, and I'll do that. I'll just label it watch hours, so you guys will know what I mean. So yeah, having a generous amount of subscribers is one way. It's part of how we become monetized, and basically, like the monetization part, basically it'll give us the option to run advertisements and stuff and sponsors and stuff through our channels, and we can make some money off of that. We can generate revenue from that. So that's the goal. But getting the amount of subscribers needed is only one part of it. The second part is you have to have so many watch hours as well. So I know that you guys all are very, very busy people with your own lives, okay? But just kind of keep in mind that that's what I'm working on right now, is to get watch hours up and to get subscribers up, And also for the other channels that you guys watch as well, if they're like newbies, if your channel has like less than 1,000 subscribers or something like that, they're probably trying, or less than 500, they're probably trying to hit the same milestone I am. They might not be, but it's a good possibility. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to work on that. Work on that. Now, there is absolutely zero chance that I would ever be able to do a It's Raining Yarn live. And what I mean by that is like those 5-hour long lives, you guys. Oh, I love Russ. Hey, Russ's birthday is coming up at the end of this month. His husband Kevin's birthday is coming up around the beginning of this month. Russ's podiversary, like the birthday for his channel, is on August 10th of this month. So you guys go check them out, okay? His channel is It's Raining Yarn. He's a very, very dear friend of mine. I adore that man. And him and his husband's birthdays are both coming up. Their channel's birthday is coming up. This is the It's Raining Yarn family birthday month, as well as Miss Darlene's. You guys, this tastes like drinking watermelon flavored ocean water. What is good? I used to love those. You go to Sonic and get those ocean waters. I used to love those. But I can't drink soda or anything now. Okay, so if you guys can, please remember to hit the thumbs up. So basically, in order to do a live stream like what I'm doing right now, via the actual YouTube platform itself, you have to have so many subscribers. Since I do not have the required amount of subscribers to do that, I'm using a platform called StreamYard. Now, I'm about to pack this cat up in a box and send her to one of you guys, okay? Oh my God, get out of there! So, I use StreamYard instead. So what StreamYard does basically is it like broadcasts it to my YouTube channel, but any of the chats and stuff like that that's on here will not be saved. So the only thing that gets saved to my channel is like the replay. Like after the live has ended, you can go back and watch the replay and see all that stuff on the bottom. But that's only on the replay. So anything that comes on here is like a live broadcast, so it won't be any information or anything won't be saved on here. It's just, Yes. You guys, we definitely need to do a GoFundMe for Russ to help him purchase more yarn. Because the poor man is down to his last game. And it's just so heart-wrenching. I can't even do that joke with a straight face, bro. I can't. I absolutely cannot. Did you guys see Russ put up another video? They screwed his premiere order all the way up. Like, as much up as you can screw something, they did. So they offered him insurance on his package, but if you get that insurance for your shipping, then it has to be signed for. So they like routed it to his mother-in-law's house, so that way someone could be there to sign for it because he wasn't going to be able to sign for it. And then they never delivered it because they didn't mention to him that whoever the package is being addressed to has to be the one to personally sign it. Otherwise, he could have pushed it, and then he only got half his order, and you guys, it's so bad. Yeah, it's like so bad. Weather alert for Oklahoma. Heat advisory issued August 2nd at 2:32 p.m. Heat index values up to 106 degrees. I am not stepping foot out of this house. All there is to it. All there is to it. It's terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. You guys, if you can excuse me for one short second, I have a good friend of mine, Miss Tilda, and I'm just going to email her really quick and let her know I'm live. Because I love me some Miss Tilda. She's a doll. Absolute doll. here, bear. Can you put your butt on me anymore, sir? Oh, now you're just now. Oh, okay. Really, really, really. Is your get off of me? Oh my gosh. I should just put you on the box, drop you on the corner, leave it be, huh? Yeah, all of them, all of them. Yeah. Okay, so um. So I have my quilt along thing going, and I've been like cutting the bunch of squares and stuff. I've got I got like one like right here. I don't know if you can see it or not. I've got another one behind the couch. I've got boxes over on this a table right here. So I decided earlier today because if anybody like those out there that have mental health issues, especially like depression and stuff, you'll understand what an accomplishment that this was. But I got up and I cleaned today. And that's a big win, especially for people with mental health issues. That's a big win. So I got today and I cleaned up like my little corner right here because so with me having ADHD, I do something it's called a pile, okay? So like this is my spot, okay? This is my spot. So right here, I will create a pile. I will create like a little nest all the way around me of all of my everyday things that I need at hand. I will have, like a couple projects I'm working on, scissors, my purse, the remotes, my phones, chargers, just everything's in my file. When I clean, this is going to sound really weird. When I clean, I will pick up everything and put it all into a pile, okay? And then I will go through and sort that out and put stuff where it goes. So I think on one or two of my lives, maybe, I don't remember what it was, you guys might have seen a little bit in my sewing corner. And that's what that is. It's like, say I'm going to pick up that corner of the room or any corner of the room. I'm going to pick up everything that's not trash, throw it all up on the table. And then I'll throw all the trash away and I'll sweep everything up. I'll mop the floors up and everything. And then I'll clean off that pile, So it's a terrible, terrible way of cleaning, but that's what I do. But then halfway through, I'll lose all of my mojo and I'll just sit down. So it just sits there on the table for like a week, right? I got up today and I like cleared off. Let me see if I can turn this at all. Okay, I'm not sure if I can turn it. Okay, see, I cleared off my little sewing desk. Like I didn't just pick up, but I actually cleaned it off. And I cleaned up all my floors. But you can still see my pile on that sewing desk right there that I still have to sort. And so I have to do that today still. But I had a goal and I accomplished like 80% of that goal. I still got up and did something. So I'm pretty freaking like ecstatic about that. Oh goodness. My dog over here going barking at nothing. Ruth, yes, 100% yes. And you want to know why? So right here is a whole second bedroom. That, and I do mean, sweetheart, it looks like a hoarder room, okay? But really, all it is like, I think I have, like, there's one tote or one basket of, like, clothes that I have washed and then was gonna put up because I have my little closet there, but I just didn't do it. And then I think I have like a couple bags of stuff that needs to get washed. So I've got a little bit of laundry in there, and then but everything else is like my vintage sewing machines, a shelving unit, and it's all like totes and bags and boxes and totes of just yarn and fabric and crafting supplies and just everything. And so I was actually really, really debating on doing a video like that. But here's the thing. If I did so hold on guys, I'll get to the comments in a second. If I did something like that, you guys, it would literally be straight, it would be alive. Because that's going to take a few days to get done, okay? And I do not have an air conditioner in there. That room, here, Odinson, drop it. What do you have? Don't run away. Don't run away, sir. I'm going to get it anyway. Where did you get this? You guys, he stole like, so I just bought some of that pink Himalayan salt. This is that little pop top thing on it that the salt shakes out of. I don't know how he got it, but he just got that, stole it, started taking off running with it. Anyways, I don't have an air conditioner in that room yet. Let me tell you why. Story time. I had one air conditioner in my window here in the front room, and one air conditioner in my husband's bedroom, because yes, we sleep in separate rooms. No, we're not in any trouble. We're fine. We just can't stand each other. That's all. He has to have a lot of noise and stuff to sleep at night, like podcasts and all that stuff going. And I am the problem. And I'm okay with that. I have to have dead silence. I have to have complete blackout. I have to have 0-degree weather and a fan going, and we just can't sleep with each other like that. So I had one in his room and one in my room, or one in his room, one in the front room. And right across the building right across from us is a cute little family. And they didn't have an air conditioner, and they have 3 little baby girls. And I went over there one day because she needed some yarn. And those poor girls, they were so sweating. It was so I said, you know what, sweetheart, because I had an air conditioner that I was getting ready to install in my bedroom so that way I could have one in my room. And I told her, I said, honey, send your husband over to come get this air conditioner. You guys can have the one out of my bedroom, And then she called me and she's like, I need help getting it in because her husband had brought it over, but he had to go do something for work. So I gathered my husband and my neighbor's husband downstairs, and we all went over there and got the AC put in for her and stuff. And those little girls, oh, they were so cute, you guys. They were just like, we love our cold air. So yeah, so I donated that one. Well, I bought another one, okay? And the one that I bought is a higher BTU than the one that I had currently installed in my front room window. So my thought was, put the big one in the front room, take the little one out, put it in my bedroom. Right? Right. Wrong. I straight dropped it out of a 2-story window. I cried about that for a week. But yeah, so I still don't have an air conditioner for my room. So it's gonna be really hot working in there whenever I go clean it up. I do have one of those like turbo jet fans, but it's very noisy, so we'll just have to see how that works. Hopper! Hi, honey. You guys, he has the cutest dog. Cutest dog. I actually made friends with him when I first started my channel, but you guys, it's still just starting. So, and he's like, do some shorts of your dogs. It'll help you. You'll get a lot of views on those. And boy, he wasn't kidding. Okay, he was not kidding. I think I got like 1,000 views on my puppy, and then like 2,000 on my pit bull. It's crazy. So yes, Ruth. Um, I'm not sure if you have my email or anything, sweetheart, but my email is the same as my channel name. It's theshellchronicles@gmail.com. It's also listed in my bio or description stuff, whatever, okay? Ruth, I would greatly appreciate if you could email me. So that way I could give you my number and stuff so we could, get together, okay, honey? Hopper, Ruth is my right-hand man, okay? I'm pretty sure that the only reason I even do lives now is to get Ruth up here. Oh, she kills me. She absolutely kills me. And she has the best ideas. What was that expression they used to say? Cut from the same cloth. Ma'am, get down. What are you doing? Did you guys see that oh my God. I'm going to get the spray bottle out. You're not going to like it. Don't give me those big, pretty eyes. She does. Peach loves to do the Puss in Boots. Have you guys seen Puss in Boots where, like, when he's begging, he gets those big, sad eyes? She likes to hit me with those, and it's terrible. Who could say no to those whiskers? Huh? It's your bear. It's your bear. So, guys, let's see. So I have some whips that I've been working on. I have a couple of I have like this really cool like string piece quilt that I made. I don't know, you guys got any ideas of anything you want to see, or if you guys have any questions or anything like that? So, because I have pets, let's be realistic, there's a pet here, okay? And I was cleaning today, just kind of got stuff all like up in the air. Lucifer. So like my eyes are all bothering me now real bad. So, you guys, I'm trying to think. So, I'm going to do some more cutting up fabric videos. Ladies, why you do this to me? I got to get this aqua and white quilt finished. I do have some projects planned. Now, I know that I had spoken to you guys well, I believe I did it on a live. It's annoying me. So, you guys, I'm quitting smoking. Well, vaping. I gave up cigarettes over a year ago. I'm giving up vaping now because I kind of just switched from one devil to the other. So I was using those nicotine patches, but they're just kind of tearing me up. So I got it on my thigh now with some duct tape. So it's kind of snagging. If you don't quit kicking me, I'm going to get your toes. I'm going to get your toes. Let's get your toes. Just keeps tugging on my pants, my legs and stuff. So one thing I had mentioned previously, and I do believe that this is something I'm going I'm trying to convince my hubby to learn to crochet. You know what, Heidi? I am gonna make mine do some videos where I teach him how to crochet. Trying to teaching my husband to crochet videos, teaching my husband to sew videos, get it in the knit. I'm gonna be doing a bunch of stuff with him. But he's his shifts and stuff right now. So he's currently like the night shift manager, but the general manager is trying to pull him in to be the assistant manager. So they're just going through a bunch of stuff with that right now. So one thing I am going to do now, it's not going to start right this second, but if any of you that sew or quilt are familiar with the St. Louis 16 patch block, here's what we're going to be doing. I'm going to ask subscribers to please, and I will give them the dimensions and all that stuff, right? To please make and send in a St. Louis 16 patch quilt block. Now, I would like I would like one for myself, you know what I mean? So I'm going to make one for me to keep just because it's a, what do you call that? Oh my goodness, you guys, brain fart. When something, sentimental value. Thank you, sentimental value. And I love that idea, okay? So, I'm going to ask for St. Louis 16 quilt blocks. They're going to, send them in. I'm going to take them. I'm going to assemble them into a quilt. And also, I'm going to make one quilt for myself to keep. I'm going to make a second quilt that I'm going to do a giveaway for. And we're going to draw names. But in order to win the quilt, in order to have an entry into the drawing, you have to have submitted a quilt block. Now, I'm also going to do the same with some crocheted squares, okay? Send in a square. Whenever you send in that square, you are automatically entered into the drawing for the, to win the Afghan, stuff like that. So, both of those will be taking place. Here is my thought. I'm also going to be having random giveaways. Now, for those who are not in the United States, you will be receiving some sort of like digital gift card, something like that, But the reason I say random is because I am not a giveaway channel, okay? But I do like to let people know that I'm here and that I actually care and that I do think of you guys on the other side of the screen as well. Because you guys are like the whole reason I do any of this, honestly. This is almost like therapy for me, for real. I get up in the morning and I say, okay, I need to make a video. So that motivates me to get up and do something. I need to take a shower before I do my video. I need to get up and clean before I do my video. I need to take my dogs out and feed them, which I do every day anyways, regardless. You know what I mean? But it gives me motivation to get up and get out of the house, So it's like legit a good thing for me. And I wouldn't be able to do it if there wasn't people that actually watched, So I'm really grateful to you guys for that. So we're going to be doing stuff like that, guys, okay? So if anybody has any ideas or anything on, like honestly, talk to me, tell me. I'm not one of those YouTubers that like you email and then you never hear from because they get like 5,000 emails a day. I'm just one little person and I'm still a very small channel. So I'm totally here to like talk back and forth with you guys. And if anybody has a channel, please let me know what your channel is and stuff. I will shout you out. I will, if you guys want to do a live, I will bring you up with me to do a live. My only request is you have a channel. And here's why. I was on panel the other day with Russ, and oh my god, you guys, I got to meet Viper Spider. Apparently, this channel, they joined in to do a live with somebody. Oh, sorry, they did not have a channel. It was just someone that popped up and they joined in on a channel, on a live. And I guess the guy stood up and was completely naked, like naked. You know what I mean? Like Twigs and Berry naked on someone's live, and that's gonna screw up their channel. So no. Wow, that's really loud. Excuse me 1 second. Hello. What's up, honey? Nothing else? Okay, thank you. Bye. You guys, that was so rude and I'm so sorry, but I'm expecting some high priority mail, and that was my friend Keith calling to let me know that I didn't have anything in yet. Okay, so that's another thing I was getting at, guys. I am getting a post office, a P.O. box. I'm getting a post office. I'm getting a P.O. box. I think it's next week. So, let me tell you what, I need to change the ringer on that phone because that was like god awful. Okay, guys, let me get back up here in my comments. Okay, Heidi just emailed me the picture of the puppies. Ladies and germs, let's check it out. Oh my god! Man. Oh, they're too cute. They look like little cattle dogs, like little Aussies or something. Those are so cute. Oh, you guys, if I could show it on my phone, but this ring light that I have. Heidi, those are so beautiful. Oh, Ruth, I got your email. Okay, I got your email. So, can I type the name of the quilt block? Okay, it is. No, I can't because you guys. So my phone, my chat's been doing this. Like, you see where the chat bar is? I'll click it, but then it pops up and just goes like right back down, and just like it like glitches, and it's been doing this. I don't know why. Okay, so the name of the quilt block is called the Saint. Okay, Saint Louis, but it's spelled like Saint Louis, and then 16, like the number 16, and then patch, P-A-T-C-H. So St. Louis 16 patch is the name of the block. Oh, and then she says, never mind, I found it. Sorry. It's 16 squares, yeah. So basically, you will cut strips, like 2-inch strips, or no, 2.5-inch strips, and then you'll make a strip set, and then you'll just subcut that strip set, and it's really very easy. I have a mother-in-law who is an expert quilter. I think I will ask to play with her toys. I need to see. Oh, I wish I could show on this phone, you guys, but Heidi, I don't know if you're part of my Facebook group or not, but if you are, post some pictures of the puppies up there so everybody can see them, okay? They're miniature Australian Shepherds. I knew it. Storm, radios, and cats. First of all, I like all three of those things. And hello, sweetheart. Yes, ma'am. So, here's the thing. I'm waiting until I get my P.O. box. So once I get that set up, then I will start doing the videos and stuff for all that stuff to come in, okay? But yes, I will be showing a tutorial on how to make these blocks. The Facebook group is the same as my channel name. It's the Shell Chronicles. If you go to YouTube and you click on my channel and go to like the about or the info on my channel, if you click on it to go into it to where it says the description and then the links and all that stuff, my Facebook group, I have a link. I don't know if you can see it, but I do have a link to my Facebook group on there. So if you go to the about and more info section on my channel, you guys will see my link for Buy Me a Coffee, and you'll see my link for my Facebook page. Okay. And everybody, please make sure that you are dropping a thumbs up. Oh, I'm at 286 subscribers now. I was at 285. So I've gotten another subscriber somewhere. So whoever you are, thank you very much. Guys, I need to get to 500 though. I need to get to 500. Okay. So, let me think. Thank you so much for dropping that link, Ruth. So, oh, I know. Hold on. Oh, sorry, Tear Bear. Okay, so for those of you that are unfamiliar, KK Crochet. I'm just doing this thing for mental health awareness, suicide survivors, all that stuff. It's called BMO. It's Bumblebee Mountain Outreach. So, you make hats. You send the hats to them. Then they give them to the people that need it. I have done 1, 2, 3. I've done 3. Now, these are all different types of yarn. Like this one's like a fuzzy white, like 3-weight yarn that I ran a blue eyelash yarn with. This is just like some Super Saver, and this is the Red Heart granny all-in-one granny squares. Now the patterns are all bag of days back to basics beanie. That's the pattern for all these. You guys, it's such a really good, super easy, quick pattern. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just doing them all the same pattern, but just going through and using up some yarn. Oh, let me see. What state am I in? Storms. I live in Oklahoma, Kentucky, Central Kentucky. I'll be honest with you, I am not like geography and stuff like that was not my not my forte in school. I was more of the anatomy and physiology nerd. Let's see. Okay, so Kentucky's by Tennessee. Okay, so you are east, like a little bit northeast of me. Okay. So Oklahoma and then Arkansas and then Tennessee and Kentucky. Gotcha. I used to live in Tennessee when I was like 3 or 4, but Ruth, you've been going back and forth between these for the tutorials for your donations. What are you donating? Are you making hats to donate to BMO? Are you making boggy blankets or what are you doing, honey? I actually have a Boggy Creek blanket that I'm working on right now. It's just like blue granny squares and pink granny squares, and I'm just trimming it out in white and connecting them with white. Uh, I've got. I'm making baby hats for the Children's Hospital NICU that my son was in. That's sweet. Uh, Gabriel, Gabriel, and Keisha, and Gabriel and Keisha had to stay in the NICU unit for a while after they were born. Gabriel had they were both born prematurely, but then Gabriel had pyloric stenosis, so he had to have surgery when he was like 3 months old. And you guys, my very first grandchild is due in January, so I gotta get to work on some baby stuff. And then my sister, one of my sisters, is having her first kid. She's having a little girl. Yeah, Heidi. So my oldest son's name is Christopher. And then I have, so it's my son Christopher, and then my son Gabriel, and then my daughter Keisha, and then my son Dorian, and then my son Sebastian, and then my daughter Layla. I have 6. That's terrible. But no, basically, like, I would go into early labor, so I was on like strict bed rest, and then once a week I had to go into the doctor and get this shot that was like as thick as honey, and it burned right in my bum once a week, every week to help prevent the premature labor and stuff. But yeah. Oh my goodness. So those are the hats that I've been working on. Hi Carolyn. Hey sweetheart. How you doing? And Heidi, I love those names. My husband's name is Jesse, but it's Jesi. Everybody say hi to Carolyn, guys. My girl stopped by. Her surname, or no, I don't know say surname. Is that what you call someone's last name? Is their surname? Anyways, it's Tyranny. I had, so my dad's sister, which by the way is really creepy, but I'm literally like her twin. She was married to Pat Tyranny. So we have they're by, well, I have cousins and stuff, so I guess it would be blood too. But we have we're related to some Tyrannys. It's not a very common name, just like my last name's not very common. Pretty much everybody with my last name is all related to. My grandson will be 7 next month. My daughter's expecting her first February. That's awesome, honey. No, my son Gabriel is expecting, it's my first grandkid. And the baby's due on January 16th, which is my husband's birthday. So, you guys, I feel like I might be getting sick because, or like maybe some sinus, because like right here, I just feel it. Oh, I just feel it. It's awful. Okay, let me see here. Hour and a half. That's not too bad. Oh, so you guys, Christine showed me the Tunisian 10 stitch. Okay, she shared, which are on my page, some beautiful photos of some of her Tunisian 10 stitch work that she's done. Okay, I really wanted to do it, but I'm having the hardest time in the world trying to figure out, like, I need like a pattern, like a physical written down pattern with the photos that shows you where you're supposed to insert your hook to create these stitches, because that's my issue. I have like the gist of it down, but it's just the placement of the stitches that I'm struggling with. But I have this really, 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 really pretty embroidery floss. This is Red Heart Super Saver Bitty Stripes in the colorway Sunset Beach. Now, don't judge me because I've used this. It's all wound up because I pulled it out and started and frogged it. But it's super cute, you guys. And I love how it's like all scrappy and messy and marled and stonewashed. I love it. It's so pretty. I'm going to be using this stuff. I was going to do the Tunisian 10 stitch, but I'm not having the best of luck with it, right? So I found something else. I'm going to use the granny stitch, okay? But it's not going to be a square, it's going to be a circle. I'm going to make a granny circle, like a granny square, like a circle, and do a circular throw that's in like the granny square stitch in that yarn, and I think it's going to be absolutely fabulous. Now, I think it was, I believe her name's Crystal over at the Secret Yarnery. I think I found something there that kind of inspired it, so I'm going to go with that. Let me check my comments. This is, Storms, I get that. I get that. So my last name is actually Spaniard. And yeah, it's a little harder to pronounce. It's hard to pronounce, and also like it's not very common. Yes, Heidi, and if you don't get to making a video, send me some pictures, okay? Thank you so much for coming in, Heidi. Guys, everybody say bye to Heidi. She's going to jump off. I really appreciate hanging out, sweetheart. Good luck with the video. If you don't post the video, make sure you share me some pictures, okay? Yeah, Ruth. I love the okay, so for instance, the crazy quilt stuff, okay? How it's just all everything. I love that. Okay. Um, especially like with this yarn. This yarn is striped, so it's all different colors, so it's variegated, and I love variegated yarn. But on top of that, it's also got some specks in there and some stone wash. I love what I call the kitchen sink. So to me, like that yarn is like like the kitchen sink. You know what I mean? Or the same with my crazy quilt. That's the look that I like, that I love. Like everything but the kitchen sink. You know what I mean? I love that. So I really do. I really, really, really do. I've got some Hirschner's yarn, some more DK and stuff. Ruth, I actually got some of the old school Red Heart green tones variegated yarn. I wish I could find that again. I really, really do. I really do. For my comments, that's what now. Okay, dokie. You guys, I'm going blind over here. Ew, I just got a notification. My girl Rebecca it says premiere Crazy Quilt Friday, Indian fabrics from Dust Fairies. So she is obsessed with the like the what do they call the outfits that they wear in India? Sari, maybe, I think might be what it is. She loves them, and she loves collecting those fabrics and stuff as well. So there is I think she's actually a YouTube channel, but what she does is she like just records like the fabrics and stuff that she has for sale, and then you just get a hold of her and then buy them. So she does that, and I guess she just got yeah, sorry, yeah. She gets those and she makes her like little video hauls and stuff. You guys, I love Rebecca. She's everything. I love her so much. Usually I would immediately stop what I was doing and jump down and go watch her videos when they come out. Today's live just been a whole lot of nothing. I like doing them like this during this time of day and stuff. Just to get a little practice in. Also get a few hours up, communicate with a few people, because I know some people are available during the day, some people are available during the evening, some people are working. Oh, it's called Dust Fairies. And it's a YouTube channel that she shows you guys like different really pretty sorts of like embellishments and fabrics and stuff like that. That you guys are that you're able to buy from her. Nope, it won't let me type. So Storms, are you still in here? What do you do? Do you do any crafts of any type? Do you crochet? Do you knit? Do you sew? For everybody watching, drop down your crafts. Tell us all, share with everybody what it is that you like to do, if you crochet or, you know, whatnot. Yes, ma'am. You got it. Okay, Carolyn crochets and knits. What did you learn first? Like, what is your you know how like maybe you were born speaking English, but then you learned French as a second language, you know? What is your native language? Like, what is your native craft? What was the thing you learned to do first? Like, what's your go-to? Okay, Terry, woman after my own heart, sweetheart. I do all those things. All the things. See me, I taught myself how to crochet 23, 24 years ago. And then a couple years ago, I sat down and started teaching myself how to knit. And then last year, I sat down and started teaching myself how to quilt. Now, Ruth, I've made some of that t-shirt yarn, and I knitted with it, and I knitted like a little floor mat. I have heard of the reclaiming yarn from sweaters, but I've never actually done it. Do you guys know who Greg is? The channel is called Paraphrase Crochet. I'm slightly upset. Let me tell you why. He did an amazing tutorial on how to do the Tunisian 10 stitch. But whenever he removed that channel, that video went with it. So now that I want to go do it, it's not up anymore. So, Greg, if you watched it, please do another Tunisian 10 stitch. Oh, Ruth, I got you, girl. Hold on. Hey, I get to do a rest. I want some big needles. Well, guess what? I got them. I get to pull a rest. So I have these guys, okay? They're just plastic. They are 25 millimeter size, US size 50. I bought these at Hobby Lobby for 99 cents on clearance. Now, I have a pair that are the same size, but they are the Knit Picks, the wood ones, and they're circular. But I wanted some straight needles because, yes, I could actually use these, but I also thought, wouldn't these be like super cute wall decor for knitting or craft room? You know? And then I also got, these are US 17, size US 17, 12 millimeter. These are the Knit Picks Dreams, I think it is. Knitting needles. They're like acrylic. So I had went up to one of my thrift stores and I actually found like a bundle of some old, not really old, but antique, but like these are like the Tunisian hooks. You know, I got like several of them. The big knitting needles, you know. So I have some circular knitting needles. I have some straight knitting needles. I have some that are like really long, some that are shorter. I need to get some DPNs because I want to learn to knit socks. And I have some of the long straight hook Tunisian hooks. And then I also bought this corded. This is ChiaoGoo, like corded Tunisian bamboo hook. Bamboo Tunisian hook. I got it off of Amazon. It's not bad. I prefer metal. I don't like the plastic or acrylic or bamboo. I love like the aluminum, the metal. Now, some of these in here are like super, super, super vintage. Where am I? She said we had crochet when I was done. A hook, Ruth? Are you using the 25mm hook or knitting needle? Oh my gosh, you guys! Greg at Paraphrase Crochet, I just got a notification saying that he has a video up, and it's called Fiber Wind Down Birthday Edition. I think it's his birthday, or maybe his birthday month. Ruth has been so kind as to drop his channel in. Guys, go give him a check out. Very sweet. I need to get some of those. I need to get one of those gigantic crochet hooks. I have some of that super bulky yarn. It's if you go to Walmart, it's the Mainstays brand or whatever, but it's like that. It's like the blanket yarn, only it's like as thick as your thumb. You know what I mean? And it requires that 25mm size. And yeah, he's got the week off to celebrate his birthday in peace at his house. Well, awesome. I'm going to do a shout out then to Greg. Happy birthday, sweetheart. Oh, is that the same yarn that you're using, Ruth? The Mainstay Jumbo Chenille or whatever it's called? I think the ones that I bought was like cherry blossom, and then a light pink one, and then a gray, but they all have like glittery, sparkly stuff in them. And I got them because I wanted to knit like a little throw, and it just wasn't working out for me very well. I would love to do a mitered square knit blanket, but so for me, knitting is way slow. I crochet like a demon, but knitting's way slow. And I do not like to knit with thin yarn. If it's like if I'm gonna knit something, it has to at least be a minimum of a 4-weight yarn, or otherwise I won't really knit with it, like for like a blanket stuff. But I prefer like bulkier yarns. If I have bulkier yarns, I will knit with it. If I have thinner yarns, I will crochet with it. Unless it's for like socks or something. That's a good find. You guys, Ruth says that she found 2 trash bags full of the bulky yarn in the beige for $5 at a flea market. Okay. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Oh my goodness. Guys, I've lost my chat string here. There it goes. She's making a floor poop. I tried one of those ones. It didn't go very well. But, you guys. Yep, it's getting close to 4 o'clock. I'm gonna go get some squares cut for this quilt. And finish cleaning up in here a little bit. Make something to eat. You guys, so, as you guys know, I'm doing carnivore, right? At Homeland, they had, it's like a big slab of brisket. It was like 15 pounds for like $50, right? So I picked that up. And I spent half an hour chopping it up into chunks to put it in the bags to freeze it. Well, last night I took some and I sliced it up and put it in this skillet, cooked it. It was so tough, you couldn't even chew it. It was like rubber. So I got to figure out, because I have a crock pot. I know I can just put it in the crock pot, which I'm going to do that. I'm going to go start some in the crock pot. But I need to figure out a way to, like, tenderize that or something, I guess. But, okay, guys. I greatly appreciate everybody watching. Ruth, you're a rock star. This lady right here, you guys. Everybody remember to check out my community posts, because I will post up channel names and all that stuff for shout out. It's kind of like a little little heads ups and updates, stuff like that. So make sure you're checking out my community post. Buy me a coffee is linked in the description. My Facebook group is linked in the description. Okay. And yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna go work on that quilt. I'm gonna try to get that done, because I really wanna keep up with this first quilt along series. Make sure I'm getting everything posted up on Wednesdays. And I've got a lot of fabric, which means there's a lot of 5-inch squares to cut out of it. All right, guys, love you all. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will try to give a little bit of a notice the next time I do a live. I haven't quite figured out what I would like to do for schedules for things yet, but I'll let you know. Bye, Carolyn and Teresa and Ruth. Misty, Storms, if you're still in here. Hopper, Heidi. I know Heidi took off already. Okay. Bye, guys. Thanks so much.